Yesterday was Red Dead Update Day, but regrettably it was not out early enough for me to catch it. It came out just the moment I had to go to work. So, we are trying again today here. I have not dived in. If it matters to you, I am still a newborn fawn, all fresh-faced and smooth, and I have no idea what awaits us in the new update, beyond the fact that I know it's called the Naturalist. And I'm assuming that implies a new role similar to the moonshiner, trader, collector, etc. So this should be interesting. Alright, we appear to be off near Rhodes somewhere, perhaps near Saint-Denis. It looks like the new quest. Let's check the map. There it is, back in Strawberry. Okay, so our best bet is probably to find a fast travel post. There's one about equidistant, either Rhodes or Saint-Denis. I guess I'll stay dry and head into Rhodes. Let's check too. Usually this updates come with a outlaw pass. Club rewards, I think this is it. Yes, there we go. So everyone gets the outlaw pass. It's like a seasonal rewards thing, and you just need a little bit of XP to get all these, clovelly pants, say. So everyone gets the items along this gray top level, but then you can shell out 40 gold bars here for the extra stuff. Like this is Bill's outfit from single player, it looks like. That's kind of cool. Burled wood grain for your guns, and then, it just keeps going up with new rewards. So absolutely, I am going to go ahead and buy this. I believe I have the bars to spend. And the thing that I like about Outlaw Passes is they cost a little money to get the advanced rewards, but they always give you back. If you can get to the end of the Outlaw Pass, they give you back exactly the same amount of gold you spent. So you're only temporarily investing it, say. So now everything we do will be earning rewards. And it looks like it went ahead and gave us the 0 to 1 level right away. So just spending those gold bars, we already got $50 back. Bill's outfit from single player, and we'll be making 15% extra Naturalist XP, it appears. Alright, so now I need to head into that fast travel post. Let's call in lovely Klaus. My sweet summer cherub. My loverly prairie treasure. How you doing, Klaus? Okay, we'll just get on into Rhodes here. It appears to be reminding me in the upper left corner of a bunch of stuff that happened during the last update. The last update was where I got the Krampus shotgun variant and the... Oh, what was the other one? I've already forgotten. It's gone clear out of my head. And I've hit a wagon. Sorry. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Klaus. You're a good boy. Okay. We'll leave Klaus there. No hoof it. I am, tempted to stop in the general store here and see if there are any new clothing items. Most of them seem to be unlockable, so it's not like they would be in the store already. You would have to unlock them, and then they would be sent to your wardrobe. I'm curious if there is another tier of clothing, perhaps.
Ah, you're back. Have a look. All for sale, except the floorboards. Oh,
I'm interested in your
I
floorboards.
just assumed you couldn't read.
Let's check coats. Oh, that is new. And quite fancy. Oh,
Always running
especially
out of that.
the rare dyed silks. That's fantastic. Okay, so that is new. That's all that's really jumping out at me in the coat section, though. Those already existed. This is the shirt I'm wearing now, by the way, with these lovely flared sleeves. I'm having far too much
Have you
fun
ever
in
seen
my
such a
flared sleeve
clean
shirt.
and tidy store? Or such a bored man?
How about vests? Nope. Alright, so they just added a couple of things to the store, but most of it is likely unlockable. I should have checked that workwear section too. Let me jump back in there. Let's see if there's a new category for Naturalist. Under this workwear and trades. There, perfect. New
A lot of folks like that.
upgradable outfit, it seems, for the Naturalist. That just gets less and less refined in the midsection. That's fantastic. And if this comes in other colors, I'm a big fan. Yeah, that's hard to pass up.
Trouble at the woolen mill down the
Okay.
way there.
Just trying to refresh my memory on the store there.
And there was
But
me with
not
my
important.
hopes up. All right, see you again.
Oh, boo-hoo for you, shopkeeper. I left without buying anything. And it's like, oh, there was me with my hopes up. How guilt trip, is it? Alright, so I am winging away to Strawberry. Or shall I say, bumping my bunions away to Strawberry. In the back of a carriage. And let me jump over and check if my notification went out here. One moment. It seems to have. Good. Alright. Like Strawberry is where the Naturalist role may be based out of, or at least where it begins. In the Welcome Center here, with its lovely bespoke railings. Oh, I am feeling a buzz. Not sure if it's in there or in the jail. Oh, it's getting stronger. Alright. Small diversion. And steal some rifle cartridges, repeater cartridges, from the police. It's a very important part of it. And here we go.
Dylan! Get down here! This has got to stop!
Madam, please!
No!
I'll be right with you.
I know you're up there!
Oh, marvelous. There she is. Just what I need. The crazy wood nymph. Can't a man take a bath in peace?
What the hell is that?
It's a panther.
You
Were you
savage!
bathing with the panther?
Now, too. This is going above the mayor's bed. Okay, Mrs. Hobbs will be by to handle the taxidermy.
Oh, travel safe, my friend.
Wait, who are you? Where's Cecil?
Glenn, I'm a friend of his. Cecil had to take a few days off. Mm-hmm. For stress.
Is there any animal that you have not slaughtered?
Oh, you flatter me, Miss
Sorry,
Davenport.
I really will be right with
The
you.
answer's no, but I'm retired, as you know, and have been for some time.
Yes, and how many have you out there killing for you now?
Not nearly enough, I'm afraid. Business is booming. What about you there? You a hunter? Gus McMillan, master craftsman of fine clothing and accessories. Here's my card. I pay top dollar for animal furs and parts. The rarer, the better.
Don't listen to him.
Thank you. I'll burn this later.
How do you sleep at night?
On the tiger bedspread, my dear. Seriously,
For
come
warmth.
see me.
You're no better than a murderer. And one day, you'll be seen as such.
Oh, wow, whoa. Would you mind taking us outside? I don't want to
Shut up, Glenn.
Listen, soon as a squirrel finds a cure for tuberculosis, let's talk.
If intelligence is the barometer of who has the right to live or die, you should have been court-martialed at birth.
Annoying, isn't she? See him? The only thing he had on his mind was hunger, sweetheart, but I pulled the trigger. Survival of the fittest, isn't that your mentor's trite catchphrase?
It's not survival of the fittest. You are killing to line your own
This
pockets.
is how I make my living. We don't all have a rich daddy. While you're camped out in the woods, making witches' brews and talking to the wildlife, the rest of us are doing some real
You think
work.
this is some big joke?
Ow,
That's
what
enough.
the hell is that? Crazy shrew. They should throw you in an asylum.
I will perfume you within an inch of your life.
You can tell the mayor I've gone home.
Oh, sorry about that awful man. Harriet Davenport. I've been in the field now for 3 years, studying the hidden interconnections between animals of all species. I've seen everything. I've been joy,
All of it?
disgust, regrets, envy. We're so much more alike than we are different. I'm on the brink of discovering the pathways that link all life. I just need more research material. I have in here detailed notes on pretty much every animal from armadillo to Annisburg, including the locations of some truly impressive varieties. I would be willing to sell this to you if you will commit to bringing me anatomical samples from live species and promise not to carry out any more animal side in pursuit of Gus McMillan's greed. I'll pay you, of course. I promise I'm good for the money. Let's learn from nature, not destroy it. Come on, I see something.
Yes.
Excellent.
I will take a sample kit.
Excellent. Oh, we've been brought together for a reason.
I will buy into your
Nice,
multi-level
wonderful
marketing
that.
scheme, sure.
I've been experimenting with tonics that can provide access to remarkable new pathways of communication with other species. You have to live as they do, eat as they eat, hop as the toad, dig as the mole, love as the badger. If you see what I've seen, you just have to open your mind.
Oh, it's opening. And something's crawling out of it.
Voyage of discovery.
Once again, excellent choice with the flared sleeves for this cutscene. I don't mean to toot my own horn here, but... And now I live in the woods. I'm a woods person now. That's how that happens. You get sprayed in the face with some perfume, you wake up a woods person. Alright, so I am officially a naturalist now. Let's check the details. So this is similar to the Outlaw Pass, a specific set of upgrades and unlockables that are unique to Naturalist. There's one of these upgrade menus, I guess they're called, for every role, and they all have unique specific things. One of the chief among them being mercy killing. When I hit level 5 of Naturalist, whenever an animal is downed, bleeding out, I will be able to mercy kill it, which is the honorable action, I think. Right now, you have no way to mercy kill it. You can only sit there and watch it bleed out, or you can actually shoot it again to mercy kill it, but that's considered a dishonorable action. You're just like wounding it further. So this will actually be the honorable version that they have in single player. They always allowed Arthur in single player to mercy kill a wounded animal. So that will be very, very helpful. I will not have to sit there weeping as I face the other way any longer. So there's all sorts of interesting items and things. Some of them are optional, like these you don't necessarily have to buy if you're not interested. But you end up with a lot. 700 and some of these. or I'm not sure, 79? I can't tell behind my broadcast bar. I have quite a few of these little coins for unlockables. So we'll get into that as we start figuring out what we're doing here. Animal Field Guide. Let's take a look at that. Oh, interesting. This is all new. Legendary animals. And then different biome habitats. So it looks like we're trying to perhaps sedate and study animals. Good morning, welcome. So nice to see you there. I am excited. That sounds crazy. Alright, so they must have put me up by the taxidermist's cabin here. Just on the hill above Strawberry. Gus, there, the gentleman, the hunter gentleman, mentioned a Mrs. Hobbs who would take care of the taxidermy. I wonder if this is Mrs. Hobbs' house. And if we'll ever get to go inside of it. I know there is an interior. There's like little... I've seen pictures online of little dioramas inside this cabin that are like made out of squirrels and stuff. Smaller taxidermy. But you never got to go in there in single player, and I don't think you ever got to go in there in online. Somebody just like glitched through the door to get screenshots. So it'll be interesting if they actually open that, because it never has been. So I'm just wondering where to go next. I guess I need to find an animal myself. Like, what is the field kit I purchased? Animal Field Guide. And that's it, eh? So these are sort of like collectible categories, it seems. You need to stamp 11 animals, and then you can turn it in for $60, $80, $110, $140, $160, etc. And then the legendary animals, obviously, quite a bit. 600, $700. Or 500 to 700, more accurately. But how do I actually begin? Do I just need to chase an animal down? Oh, I am so sorry. You listened to my short-lived friendship with the reindeer Blitzen on an NSP Christmas special, and your heart is broken. I have some sticky tape in my back pocket. I cannot reach it now, and I wouldn't dare ask you to reach it, but just give me a moment and I will get to the sticky tape. Hold your heart carefully, and I'll be with you soon.
Can I help you?
Oh, that's rude. I'm probably not gonna follow through with it, so this is just even more heartbreak. I'm desperately sorry. Alright, nothing new seeming in the hunter's shop. I'm just trying to figure out if there's like a gun I need for this.
If you change your mind.
Hello, sir.
How are you?
I don't think there actually is a gun shop in Strawberry. So I might need to go up to Valentine or something. But I'm just a little confused about the next step of this.
Wow, there's a familiar face.
Let's jump back into the menu for it. Rank unlocks. Nope, that's not the one. Roles. Keep getting confused. Yep, that does not help me. Looking for like a tranquilizer dart or something that would explain my first steps. Perhaps I just wasn't paying enough attention during the cutscene. Because there's no other icons I need to go to. Like even if I say wanted to... Aha, there's Gus. That's what I'm looking for. Gus is there, Harriet is there. Ah, Harriet lives up in my favorite spot. That's fantastic. Okay, so that's likely all I need to go find. So if I want to go hunt and skin an animal, I can take it to Gus. If I want to sedate and study an animal, I can take it to Harriet. Let's go up there and check it out. That's what I was missing. It did not make those very apparent on my map. If anyone's curious, the tape that you use to piece your heart back together can also be used to keep your eyelids open during moments of extreme drowsiness. However, you will get strange looks from passers-by. It's known as the Mr. Bean effect. So right now I don't think I have any non-violent methods to hunt with, say. Oh, thanks, tree. Thank you very much, tree. So sorry. Make this very quick. Requiescat in pace. Just in case I need some raw materials here. I'm wondering what that does. Field guide updated. So to hunt one gives you the first bit of info, I guess. Sedated, sampled, photographed. Interesting. Several shots of sedative will be needed. So yeah, in order to get 100%, I guess to get your stamp on that animal in the field guide, you need 100% progress, which is one of everything. Like, do you need to kill and skin them too in order to get 100% progress? That seems strange, because they've set it up as like a choice. Whether you want to be more pacifist or straight-up hunter. And yet, the actual mechanics of it don't make it a choice. You have to do both? Question mark? I'm trying to figure it out. They probably are running into the old situation where a lot of the player base will not accept any activity that is non-violent, and so they had to put a little violence into it. Regrettable subset of the player base, that. I myself am all for the occasional break from violence. To go flower picking in the fields, say. But hey, that's just me. Alright, so Harriet's probably not going to be super happy I have a dead deer on the back of my horse here, but we'll just leave Klaus downwind. It'll be fine. Oh, Harriet, I need to buy things from you in order to do the job that you sent me on without giving me the tools I needed
Oh,
that I need to
good.
buy
I
from
was
you.
starting to think I might not see you again.
Not sure if you
Please, take a
realized.
look.
Okay, so she can actually give you missions. That's interesting. I don't know if they let you do emotes to a merchant before. I think that might be new. Okay, so yes, they are giving me
Well, find that
sedative
just
varmint
anywhere.
rifle cartridges. I had better get a couple. In fact, $8 to buy the max. Let's go for it.
A must, but be careful. These can be lethal to the smaller critters.
Reduces the range at which it can be detected by animals. Also important to note, I think she just said, watch out, those sedative varmint rifle cartridges can be lethal to smaller animals. So be careful who you're shooting with sedative. This revives a sedated animal, okay. And this provokes a reaction from nearby legendary
It's an
animals.
impressive collection, isn't it?
A pamphlet that I could make my own. Sedative ammunition, that would come in handy as well. Okay, so I mostly just needed the sedative itself. I think I can use my existing varmint rifle. I don't need like a tranquilizer gun. It looks like.
Okay. if
Okay,
that's
should
it.
not be used on birds, fish, or, say, squirrels.
Good luck.
Maybe rabbits? We'll have to check if rabbits is the dividing line. So, I guess I should just try sedating an animal. I don't have my varmint rifle equipped. I'll run off for that. There we go. And I want sedative. They said like deer takes multiple shots. I'm not sure how close I'm going to need to be before I open fire. I'm wondering if we could find like a rabbit or a fox or something. Something a little smaller. There's a jackrabbit. Sedated. Maybe? There it is. Takes a while. Okay, so take sample. Oh, that seemed unfortunate. Good thing he's unconscious. Alright. And I didn't buy any reviver. I'm assuming they revive after a period of time regardless. I like their little Z's icons there. Sleeping animal icon on the map. Okay, 2 samples. And yeah, I guess I should have bought some revive, but didn't. I will remedy that now. And then let's see if she will take the blood samples, or if that's just one part of the stamp of the animal I need, and then she only takes the stamps. Quite a few deer around here. And I don't know if I can go ahead and take pictures with them with my own camera, or if I need some sort of special field
Someone has been
camera,
behaving
is the other thing.
themselves, from what I hear.
Okay, I do have something to
Let's see what
sell.
they collected.
Perfect. You can sell samples directly. I will go ahead and do so.
I bet this was
I
a
may need them
feisty
for
little
something
critter.
later, but we can get more jackrabbits. That's what I want. The Naturalist XP is what I'm really after here. Alright, so selling samples does get you XP. That seems to be the process, but I should refine it. I should be, say, I should buy some of that reviver. I should be taking a picture of the animal from a distance, then sedating it, take a sample, revive it, send it on its merry way. So let's go ahead and grab some reviver.
You've been on your best behavior, I'm told.
A kind purchase. You won't want to leave an animal helpless, after all. You're quite the devoted customer.
Oh, who am I kidding? Let's buy Max. That's fine. Why am I trying to save funds?
You're all covered then?
Okay. Just to make sure, I'm doubting these rabbits will still be in play, but if I can remedy my past mistake, why not? They've despawned, I must imagine. That sounds unpleasant. That's a big old grizzly. Guessing if a deer takes multiple sedative, I'm probably... Yep, okay. I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna run into the woods. Quickly, Klaus. Oh, Klaus, my sweet summer treasure. This is interesting. He's smelling that deer. Okay. Now that I have some escape options, let's see how many sedative shots this might take. There we go. What was that, 6? 5 or 6. Wasn't counting. Sleepy bear, go night-night time. That's the way. Can I take a picture of them while they're sedated? Is that fine? I don't know why it wouldn't be. Also, what's the timer? What's the timer on the sedation? It didn't seem to get me anything. But I'll check it with her later. I must need some sort of special camera. Alright, take a sample before he wakes up. That's a good bear. And revive. I'm sure this will end just fine. This won't be a mistake. Aw, he did take pity on me. That's lovely. So if you revive an animal, they don't attack you. Okay, let's see what she pays for grizzly bear samples. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but... Oh. Okay. Just north of me. In fact, I could see it. I could literally see it. Not sure why I was lost.
You've been carrying yourself well out there. Word travels fast. A trade? What do you propose?
Ah, yes. So, jackrabbit sample blood was like $1. Grizzly bears, almost $6. That's nice. Question in the chat there. Have you completed the main storyline of Red Dead? Is this like the GTA Online version? Yes, absolutely. This is my custom character.
It will add greatly to
This
my
is
sales.
not... Let me get out of the menu there. This is not the single-player character everyone else would play as, Arthur. So there's an entirely separate single-player component. It actually takes place, I think, like 7 years after this in online mode. So right now in online, there's a bunch of stuff you've seen in single-player that hasn't even been built yet, like railroads and towns and houses and things. So we're a bit early in the cycle on the online side of things. But absolutely, two completely separate games, effectively, between the Red Dead campaign and Red Dead Online. Alright, I did sell that blood. Let me check again that there isn't a camera I need to unlock here. Like maybe doing these missions would help. Wilderness camp. I need to be rank 5 for a lot of this. But not seeing a camera. We have Gus to check out too. Maybe like he sells it for some reason. I'm not sure if we should try to do a mission for Harriet or if we should go talk to Gus first. Since we're right here, let's do a mission for Harriet. See what these are like. Aha, she gets you...
time to speak to you about that.
That's fair. She gets you effectively bounties for legendary animals. What is poached animals? That sounds like a different event. Start poached animals.
We're in a war here. Gus McMillan and his Philistine horde are one spear point in an army of invaders that want to rip this land up by its roots and plaster the ruins with cheap houses and totems of their barbary. That can't happen. A regiment of McMillan's horde have settled in the area and are claiming the local wildlife as their prize. I need you to strike back. I need you to remind Gus and his dead-eyed brutes what it feels like to be on the receiving end. Just be careful what gets caught in the crossfire. This war is already...
This is all sounding very saucy. I'm not sure if I'm... I think I need an adult, is all. So I am apparently going to rescue some poached animals, still with my poor deer. I'm just dragging him all over the world now. Okay, take out the poachers and free any animals. We are trading human lives for animal lives. Well, sure. Doesn't sound like a very fair trade for the animals. Oh, burn. Take that, humanity. I thought since they fast-traveled me here themselves, I might be a little closer to the poacher's camp, but no, this is a nice ride. I appreciate being able to take in the scenery. But if you could have spawned me any closer at all, I'm just saying. Let's see, this is looking weird. Maybe there's a way to shortcut it. Fine either way, really. Okay. So I want to be careful not to wound any potential caged animals as we're murdering senselessly.
Oh, for the love of shut up!
For the love of shut up.
You know? I met a swivel-eyed feller in Blackwater once. Tried to convince me everything got a soul. You know, even mice and such. I told him ain't nothing got a soul, least of all city folk.
Funny how this works. Make you feel too tired to sleep. You know, I put highwaymen behind bars with less fuss than that there critter.
Quite a few of them. But I still want to go melee.
In there. We'll let Clive drop his pants and have his wicked way with you.
What?
Best get blasted if we're going to keep that critter.
I just cannot execute people who are sitting, apparently. freed it accidentally. That rock did me no favors. It's only been, 5 months since I've done a bit of Red Dead combat. We'll get there. Oh, that's not the way to get there. Oh, they've got reinforcements. Alrighty. Hello, reinforcements. Oh, that's what I get for doing it manually. Just a couple of shoulder shots and nothing. Right there. That's how it feels for the animals. I just wanted you to know. No, I'm just kidding around. I'm a psychopath. It's fine. Wasn't a political statement. I just wanted to cut you. Does that make it better? Are you more at ease? Okay, so we're gonna have to get back into Red Dead combat. My apologies for the roughness. I'm gonna see if I can skin this poacher and take him into Gus. I'm sure that will be an option. Okay, so I think I did release the deer. I shouldn't have when I did, but I hope it made it out without being shot. I didn't seem to fail the mission, necessarily, that I noticed. Aw, look, you just destroyed that whole nice patch of dirt. Who is going to get these stains out? Who? Ah, you bled in the crab traps, darn it. That's going to attract lobsters. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. All right, Klaus. So that effectively seems to be the pacifist side of this. You have to pursue your own animals, and then can decide what to do with them. Oh, there's a nice fox, and a moose or something over there. What was that? Bull elk. Really hoping this is still on sedative. Otherwise, this is just sad. But I'm sure it is. Perfect. I see Sleepy Z's. Alright. I'd really like to be able to take a picture of them. Move along, Edna. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your contributions to science. Alright, so we do have a bull elk now. We still need to grab a picture of one, though. And how far is it to Gus? Fairly. While we're on the way, let's stop in the gunsmith in Valentine. It is so very nice to be back in the Old West here. Back in the 5 states. I always forget just how calming it is to be in this environment. Especially after, oh goodness. I'm sorry, Jackrabbit. What a tragedy. Especially after being in, say, Bright Falls, Washington, surrounded by darkness. This is quite nice and peaceful. Not that there's anything wrong with Bright Falls, Washington. So hopefully when we get down to Gus here, we'll be able to take care of this deer. I'm so sorry to be parading him around. Acting as a little mink stole for Klaus there. Fashion accessory for the theater. Back in dear old Valentine.
Ain't much game. Guess it wasn't your day today, huh?
Well, it's a whole deer, sir. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Guy passed by and was like, not much game.
Wow,
Hey,
been a while since you've been back, hasn't it?
kinda.
So, what are you aiming for today?
That's interesting. This guy's a robot. Okay. Got a little audio glitch there on my side. So if I was a new weapon, what category would I be under? Hello and welcome. Missed the start, but what comes with the new update?
You'll see a few people in
So
town with
far,
that, too.
we have met a naturalist and a hunter. The hunter wanting us to bring corpses and skins to him for taxidermy purposes. The naturalist wanting us to sedate and study the animals. So we've been following the naturalist path to sedate and study a few animals. And then we did a mission to take down some poachers and free a deer. And now we're on our way to the other guy
Could
just
go
to
for
check
some
out if
poker.
there's some
Perhaps
stuff
you
to
could join
buy
me
from the
later in
hunter.
Smithfields.
And we're aha, improved bow. That's new. And fancy. I will take it. A recurve. Aha, see, the old bow didn't allow you to customize it at all. You couldn't even change, like, the wood grain or the varnish of it. Now you can actually do a couple of different things. Fancy. Oh, that's fantastic. So yes, upgraded bow that can finally be customized.
Does
I will
seem
definitely
strange to
be
me
back
that you
around
don't
to
get
do so.
guards at Cornwall
What else do they have?
Must be something else going on there.
Elephant rifle, that's new. Wow, look at that damage bar. Oh, that's tempting. It's also $600, but very
Don't
tempting.
listen to the folk around here. I do not and will not ever do arms business with no gang.
Oh, thank you. I actually feel much more comfortable shopping here because of that. Alright, so there is a giant new gun to buy. We got our improved bow for now, though.
Goodbye now.
Oh, I forgot I did have an empty slot, so it went ahead and equipped it. That's fine. Maybe we can get a chance to test it out here. I wonder, in fact, if you can make sedative arrows. Okay, so now I'm looking for Gus. Let me go ahead and bring this up. There's Gus. Hey, this is actually one of my favorite spots in the game. There's a little abandoned camp on the top of this hill near Riggs Station that I always kind of treated as like my home away from home since no one's ever there. It looks like it is finally occupied now. Gus lives on that hill. So there goes my little hideaway, but now we know what it's for, which is very interesting. Looks like Klaus could use a bite to eat here. Let's take care of our friend and fellow. I love this part of the map. Always feels strangely nostalgic here. So we will be able to see, at least in theory, how the payouts compare. We're getting between $1 and $6, depending on the rarity of the animal, for samples, and then we don't know yet what an actual fully completed creature field guide is worth. Probably quite a bit. I guess we do know it's like 80 to 90 for a normal animal, something near 500 for a legendary. I really don't know why it's taking us so far around the river. Let's just go this way. But we'll be able to see how the blood versus skins prices are. I cannot think of words today. I'm sorry. Almost there. There's the hill. I've always liked this spot. Okay, so we can finally stop parading this corpse around. Once again, my apologies, corpse.
All right, righty, my friend. You have come to the right place. All right, let's have a look-see.
All right, so it does take full carcasses. That's what I was curious of. Also appear to have a couple of raccoon possum situations going on. So that appears to be about butcher value, like he acts as a butcher. If you're just going to sell the carcasses directly, give me 1 second here, I'll be right back.
This is about as close to Strawberry as I plan to get for the time being. I don't need another run-in with Miss Davenport. Good timing. Another rare animal's been spotted. A majestic specimen, if the rumors are to be believed. I imagine it will attract other hunters, so move fast.
All right, so sorry. So yes, it appears as though he's not really offering anything in the sell menu other than what a butcher would offer. What does he have to buy? Aha, so you do need to give him like legendary pelts in order to make various clothing. Or even non-legendary perfect pelts for stuff like this. Interesting. So this is like a whole new hunting fashion menu.
Well, I think that's my stomach.
Similar to the
a good plate of steak and potatoes.
wandering trader you find in single player who you can bring stuff to and he makes you items. However, nothing I really desperately need at all. Couple of interesting options, though.
So much good hunting in the hills around here. Almost makes me want to come out of retirement.
That's interesting, because it's the first time I think I've seen collectible items used in a crafting recipe. Is there any way to preview that, I wonder? I'm curious what that looks like.
You are just in time. Some more rare fauna has been spotted. Can you get out there and track it down for me?
Okay, so since it's in neither of their actual sell menus, I'm going to go ahead and sell this to him as though he's a butcher. To get it off the back of my horse.
Then, let's take a look.
There you go. Okay, so that did not give me any Naturalist XP. Also important to note. Now Klaus is clean. And so I'm assuming, well, Klaus is not clean. There, now Klaus is clean. I'm assuming that the camera item I am assuming I'm looking for is one of the unlockables then. Let's check this roll menu again. Okay, kit satchel upgrade. Legendary Eagle Eye, that's interesting. That's the Mercy Kill. Animal Focus. Traction. Huh. I sure would have thought it would be directly related to this, but maybe it's just not. Maybe it's like a tool item in the main catalog. I'm just assuming there has to be a new camera, because taking pictures of the animals is one of the steps. I guess it might be hunting and fishing? I'm not seeing a category that sounds accurate. Advanced camera, there we are. It is in the main catalog. Okay, they really have not done a very good job of telling me these things. And I think I'm going to go for it, though that's sad. I could have just bought the elephant gun at this price. But yeah, I need a nice maneuverable hand camera. Alright, so do I need to go pick it up from a chest, or will they deliver it to me? Sent to your item wheel. Items. Advanced camera. So now let me see if I can sedate something and take a picture of it. That will then answer the question of if you have to have the animal unsedated in order to do the picture step. I'm not sure if they're going to go that route or not. There's some horses. Does that count as a field animal? I mean, they're in a field. Nice that you can track from right in the camera menu. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm guessing horses probably are not necessarily a hunting animal. I also might not be close enough, etc., etc. Trying to just find something small enough, but that seems like it's too small. Not the horse. Not the horse. Don't even know what. A possum. That might be sedatable. Okay, now while he's sedated, I have the advanced camera. Is this how it works? I am seeing that study button, but it's like grayed out. How would I ungray that? I guess they just can't be sedated, is all. So it needs to be a huntable animal that you can study, not a horse. And it needs to be conscious, is my best guess. I'm also assuming the same thing applies for the photo itself. You probably have to take it Pokemon Snap style while they're still out there. I will take the sample, however. And on your merry. My little treasure. Enjoy your day. So, I think we're finally catching on here. Let me just try to find a huntable animal that I can zoom in on and study. I don't know how birds play into it. It says you can't sedate birds, but there seems to still be a category for them, like a field guide study category. So that's showing like a green outline. And I'm not sure why. But it's still grayed out to study. Like, I'm very confused as to what they're needing. So it's like I likely could have taken the picture there, and it would have worked. But I'm trying to figure out how to get that study feature ungrayed. It's not wise to chase a badger. Let's see if I can get him to stop down there. Nope, he's not stopping. Okay, seeing something else in these woods. Turkeys, it looks like. So I'm assuming anytime there's a green filter, you can technically take the photo and it counts. But I would like to actually get decent pictures, if at all possible. See if I can sneak up on some turkeys. So it's like, why doesn't this have a green outline? That seems very strange to me. I don't get it. Field guide updated for a gray squirrel? Like, was there a squirrel in that shot? I'm so confused. But that did seem to count. Even if it was for a squirrel instead of a turkey, yes, shoot when it's green, and you should be good. That is the path to 100% animal progress. So sorry, just trying to figure out all the different mechanics at play here. So this is definitely going to be a roll of opportunity. Whenever you come across one of those moments where you stumble into a deer by a babbling brook who's unaware of you, that's the time to strike. Get a good picture of it, sedate it for a sample, send it on its way. I suppose I should sedate a skunk. In all likelihood. Oh, nope. Hold up, skunk. I gotcha. There you go. Make sure your subjects don't roll off a cliff. Gently. Get your vaccinations and revive. So this is really, at its core, horse veterinarian Pardue. This is a nice expansion of that whole side of things. Though I do feel bad, what with there being hundreds of thousands of players going around the Old West, it's quite possible that that skunk will be sedated again in a couple of moments. That's just a bit of an unfortunate side effect of the naturalist role. Animals are going to go up in their reports of alien abduction. All right. So, before we quit out here, let's head along back to Harriet. In fact, we could probably fast travel up there somehow. But it's not that far away. Really just follow the railroad tracks right up there. And we'll check for more animals along the way. Shouldn't have been running. That would have been a good opportunity for a buck photo. But oh well. My work phone is ringing and ringing, but I am not at my desk. It's becoming rather distracting. It is not business hours. It is Red Dead hours. I think I've tortured the jackrabbit population enough for today. We'll come back around to jackrabbits another time. It's interesting. Interesting that I'm up here for a wolf attack, and wondering if there's any way to get a picture. Careful now. Oh, poor Klaus is not having a good time. Can you not have a camera during a wolf attack? Maybe not. My apologies. Oh, that's just bad. I don't like this. I want it to go quicker. Oh, that's perfectly deserved. By all means, feast away. Not such a fan of the multi-shot kill on the deer wolves. Oh, dear wolves. So this is that situation. There's a red icon here. I've wounded a wolf and it's now bleeding out on the tracks. And there's only one current way to solve that, which is to just make it quick. Sorry, my friend. But when I hit level 4 of Naturalist, I will finally have the ability to officially mercy kill. I dropped another one of these when I got attacked, but I'm not sure if it despawned it for me. It must have. I think it would light up otherwise. Okay, finally. Nope, come on. Thank you, Klaus. My last apologies to the wolves. I am moving on to Harriet. I should really just get in the habit of avoiding wolf attacks. As I am in their territory, it's my fault. They are right to bark me away. But if I can stumble upon a lone wolf and actually get a good picture and a sample, that will be great. And send it on its way. I love the fact that they're at least giving you that option. I have to get better at the mechanics of it, to where I can actually be
I keep hearing about some
a friend to
travelers
animals.
leading my poor friends. Turns out it's you.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
All right, let's see what you have for me.
Okay.
Some
We
large
got some
mammals
bull
are
elk,
so
some
graceful
opossum,
despite
some
their
skunk.
size.
A little bit of everything for you here, Harriet.
Impressive. These can be hard to catch.
And we are officially rank 2 in our outlaw pass. I wonder if that 15% bonus is something I need to, like, activate, or if it automatically does. I'm never quite sure. It doesn't look like one of my activatable cards, so I'm assuming it's just in play. So the first real reward we'll get is probably these pants at rank 4 and the burled wood grain. And then once we hit rank 5, we should be able to get
Just
mercy
watch
kill.
the world turn on by. Forever.
So I think we're slowly figuring it out. It's definitely going to require some more finagling. Let's see if there's one more thing we can find out here nearby before we wind down for the day. But thank you for coming along with me here. Sorry for the random bursts of violence. Hoping to be able to get better at this. So I'm not sure why it's like still green. If that photo worked. Which it did, it updated the field guide. I would think it would gray out. But maybe they're not quite that kind. I guess you cannot switch. There we go. Cannot switch while the camera's open. Okay. That did not seem to be enough. And I've likely lost it. We'll have to try again for a buck. I was not fast enough. we did get a picture. Let's check our field guide here. Okay, stop. And check your field guide. So when an entry pops up, let's check forest and river. We now have sedated, sampled, studied. I guess I need to get in the habit of tracking them as part of it too. That seems to be partially the 100%. So I need to track them. Like there must be an actual sequence to do all of these at once. Track them, photograph them, sedate them, or like photograph, study, sedate, sample, kill, and skin. If you were able to do all of those steps with one animal, you wouldn't have to harass them again. But I am just out here doing random steps. I'm not sure why you can't use the camera on horseback, especially the advanced camera. That seems like that's what it's for. But okay. Because it's like when you're off of your horse, animals will escape you, obviously. So to force you to get off of your horse to take the pictures seems a little strange. Now I finally can study. Why is that? Okay, I'm studying, I'm tracking, and I'm taking a photo. Did not pop. Trying again. Huh, did I already get one of a deer? I didn't think I had. White-tailed deer. Photographed. Okay, fair enough. So I still need to sedate and sample a white-tailed deer. Let's get on the horse. With the sedative. There. Sedated. Oh, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna live a long and happy life. Filled with munchies. Alright, so we're definitely on the right track. There's just some busy work to be done. Howdy. So let's see if we can jump back to Harriet momentarily, sell off our deer bits, and then I think we'll be done. Thank you very, very much for your patience here. Always exciting when there's something new in the world of Red Dead. This isn't quite a string of missions, say, I could take you on, but we'll definitely find some ways to continue showing it off.
Hello, or just drop by. You've been on your best behavior, I'm told.
There you are.
A trade? What do you propose?
Give me the experience. Give me the experience I crave.
Remember to keep your heart open.
I'll try, thank you. Okay, thanks again for your time here. I am absolutely, coming back to Red Dead soonish. We will find more times to see if we can gently, safely help the animals of the world. I need to make up for that wolf battle on the bridge with some gentle wolf care and sampling and study. I will find a way. Thank you for coming along with me, and I will hopefully see you next time here. Gentle wave for now.